So interview preparation. So in today's session, we are going to discuss about interview preparation, guys. So very first thing, if you are going for online or offline interview, even if you are going for online interview, even if you are going for offline interview, dress well and look like a professional. Dress well and look like professional. That will be your first impression. No, I'm joining on laptop, right? Oh, they can only see my face. Uh, they can't see my attire. Then I can be like whatever I like. Don't think like that. If you dress well, you look confident. That confidence shows in your face. Okay. So there is a saying: if you want to become a king, first act like a king. If you want to become a king, first of all, act like a king. So that means before you become a professional, before you become a corporate professional, act like a professional, look like a professional. Getting my point? So that plays key role, guy here. Every minor factor will add the value to the wow factor. Every minor factor will add value to the wow factor. Wow factor comes if uh, you focus on minor things. Okay, so usually we will neglect minor things, guys. So don't even neglect minor things that add value to the wow factor. Okay, then whenever you join online or offline, don't hesitate and try to open your video camera. So that means don't be hesitant. So hesitant in the sense, guys, usually will go for interviews. What they does, okay, they will actually hesitate to go inside the interviewer. They will hesitate to open their cameras. Recently, I've been noticing unless and until recruiter has asked the candidate to turn on their videos, they are not opening their videos. Okay, unless and until the recruiter has asked the candidate to turn on the camera, only then candidate is actually turning on the camera. That is not actually a good thing. That means you are hiding yourself. Whenever you join the interview, look like a professional, act like a professional, dress well, and keep the camera open. Keep the camera open so that the interviewer will think that you are confident enough. This is actually another small factor that will add value to the wow factor. Okay. Be very good at basics. Be very good at basics. So basics in the sense, guys, there will be some basic questions like what is table in the database. So table is actually a combination of rows and columns. Each row refers as a record. Each column refers as a field in ServiceNow. This is a basic question. Be very good at basic things like what is table, what is column, how many fields get created when a table is created, what is collection field, what are attributes, what is reference qualifier, what is current object. Okay, so you should be very good at basics, guys. If you are really good at basics, and mark my words, guys, if you are really good at basics, within fourth or fifth interview, you will be able to crack the interview. If you are really good at basics, within fourth or fifth interview, you will be able to crack the interview. Okay, getting my point. This is a very important thing, guys. Okay, improve your communication skills. So, guys, remember, you are very good technical things. So, technically, you are very good. Mm, but you are not able to explain the same things to the interviewer. You are not able to explain same things to the client. Then what happens? Guys, remember this point. This is actually an important one. This world has become one. This world has become one. Here, guys, remember, most of the work is coming to the India from different continents. From North America, we are getting work. From South America, we are getting work. From Europe, we are getting work. From Australia, we are getting work. Okay. From North Asian countries, we are getting some work. From North Asian countries, we are getting some work like Japan, Korea. Okay. So here, the most work is coming to the India from different continents. Okay. They don't understand Hindi. They don't understand Telugu. Though they don't understand Tamil. They don't understand Kannada. Okay. So then how can you communicate with them? You have to communicate with them only in the English language. You have to communicate with them only in the English language. Then in that case, if you don't have proper communication skills, you won't be able to communicate whatever you want to communicate with them properly. You won't be able to communicate properly, guys. Okay. So communication skills are important, guys. Okay. You are, you look well, you dress well, you look like a professional, you are confident enough, you are good at basics, and you are actually not able to explain the things properly. That is also one of the uh, disadvantage, guys. So communication skills plays key role, very important role. You have to focus on this communication skills part as well. Well, always remember, when attending the interviews, when the interviewer has asked an unknown question, so you tell them that. Don't say I don't know. You tell them that I did not get chance to work on it. Okay. Tell them that I did not get chance to work on it. Don't tell them that I don't know. I don't know is a rude word. So I didn't get chance to work on it. Okay. Guys, in the end, interviewer will say that I am good from my end. Do you have any questions for me? So don't say I don't have any questions. Don't say I don't have any questions. So you can just tell them that could you please explain about the project, and could you please explain about could you please let me know any short term goal, or could you please let me know if there is any long term goal. So do we have to focus any one particular area? So you should ask, you should make the session as interactive session. Don't say I don't have any questions. Okay, don't say I don't have any questions. So just tell them, is there any short term goal this for goal? Is there any short term goal for this project? Is there any long term goal for this particular project? Could you please explain me about this project a bit more in detail? And could you please tell me which particular area we are primarily focusing on? Something like that. You can ask some project related questions. And I have seen most of the people, in the end, they are actually asking the interviewers that if I get chance to work with you, what will be my roles and responsibilities? Guys, remember the interviewer is more talented person than us. Okay, the interviewer is more talented than us, guys. Okay, don't ask this kind of questions. I look forward to hearing positive feedback from you. Okay, don't add this. I look forward to hearing positive feedback from you. If I get chance to work with you, what will be my roles and responsibilities? So interviewer is more talented than us. Okay, just do your part and don't ask for positive feedback. You don't ask them. Okay, so here remember this point. I always tell you to demand. I always tell you to demand, don't beg. I look forward to I look forward to hearing positive feedback from you. I look forward to work with you. So don't add all these things, guys. Don't add all these things. Just mention, just mention, uh, is there any specific area which I have to improve myself? Is there any particular area which I have to improve myself? So you are just asking them to correct yourself. So what they will think? They will think that he is a learner. He is a learner. Something like that they will think. Okay. So don't beg for positive feedback, guys. That is actually a point here. Okay. Just is there any particular area where I have to improve myself? Mhm. Uh, Sorry, I couldn't answer some of the questions. May I know the answers for this one, for this question? Something like that you can ask. Okay, getting my point. So wishing him, I mean, no, signing off. Signing off should be like a positive thing. Guys, to become the movie successful, the climax should be very interesting, and if the climax is good, the movie will be successful. Okay, so you wish him. It's been it's been a really great time to interact with you. Something like that. Give a positive word about the interviewer. Okay, positive ending. Yeah. So it's really great time interacting with you. It's been really a pleasure talking to you. So I learned some new things from you. Something like that. You can give some positive ending. Okay. So guys, these are the very important things for the interview. So most of the people are failing at this point, are hesitant. They are not confident, and they are not even learning basic things. They are none, some of people have communication skills, some don't have communication skills. Some people, when the question was asked, some people are staying quiet. Some people are telling I don't know. But what is the answer that we have to tell is I didn't get chance to work on this particular area. Guys, we will have a lot of work. Out of them, you may get chance to work on one only few areas. You may not be able to get chance to work on all the areas. That is why I would request you to answer this one. I did not get chance to work on it. Okay. And the interviewer has asked any questions from any questions for me means you have to ask project related questions. Okay. Don't request for positive feedback. Don't beg for positive feedback. So there should be a positive ending. Okay. So these are the basic things, guys. Okay. And along with this one, and point that I'm missing here is strong introduction. There will be a self introduction, right? There will be a self introduction, right? Could you please explain me about yourself means? I'll explain about myself. Myself, Uday Gadiparthi. I have total 13 plus years experience. I started my career at HCL Technologies as a fresher, and then I got chance to work there for almost 3.5 years, and I got chance to work as a infra developer at Cognizant. I worked there for 3 years. Later I got chance to work for Hexaware, where I have got chance to work for 4 years. In the Hexaware I worked as a subject matter expertise, and after that I have got chance to work for Microland is actually my current company where I am actually working. So in the Microland I am working as a technical lead, so where I have got chance to lead the small team. So wherein I will actually gather the requirements from the clients. I will actually assign those tasks to the developers in the sprint. So something like that. I should give a strong introduction, guys. Okay, this is actually one of the important thing. So strong introduction. If you give strong introduction, that is where interviewer feel that okay, this guy is strong enough. So I'm giving you an example, guys. If the opposite person is very strong, do you go and fight with him? If the opposite person is very strong, do you go and fight with him, or do you compromise? If the opposite person is very strong, he has weapons. Okay. If the opposite person is very strong and he has weapons, so do you go and fight with him, or do you compromise? So similarly, if you go to the interview with very good knowledge, if you go to the interview with a strong introduction and good communication skills and basic things, the interviewer feel that this guy is strong enough. We don't have to go much detail. We don't have to go much in detail into the technical part. So, guys, literally telling you, most of my interviews were completed in 14 or 15 minutes. When I gave the interview to the Deloitte, first round of interview was conducted. It was taken only for 15 minutes. Second round of interview was taken for 30 minutes. Second round of interview was taken for 30 minutes. So I also worked for when I joined at Microland. Even in the Microland also, they have taken only 15 to 16 minutes because I am good at technical part. I am not hesitant. When I join, I dress well. I look like a professional. So I follow all these things, guys. I follow all these things so that my interview will go only 14 to 15 minutes. Remember, I follow all these things. You are getting my point, everyone. Okay. I'm repeating, guys. First of all, if you want to become a king, first of all, act like a king. Okay. Dress well and look like a professional and act like a professional. Look like professional and act like professional. Okay. So, do you know Central Aviation Minister Ram Mohan Naidu? Do you know, guys, Central Aviation Minister Ram Mohan Naidu? Ram Mohan Naidu is a very good and very talented politician. He behave professionally, he act professionally, and he deserve for the union minister role. And that is why he has become union aviation minister. Okay. So remember this point. Before you want to become a king, act like a king, look like a king, behave like a king. Okay. So don't be hesitant to open the cameras, video cameras whenever you are joining the interview. When if you are on the offline, don't hesitate to go inside the interviewer room. Be very good at basic things, guys. So if you are not able to answer basic things, he will not even consider to hire you. Okay. So improve your communication skills. So if you are good at technical things, if you have already practiced well, but if you are not able to convey the things properly to him, then what is the use of it? So tell them whenever you are not able to answer the question, you tell them that I did not get chance to work on it. Okay. So don't say this answer to simple question. Okay. And project related questions. So ask the project related questions in the end of the interview. So don't wait for positive feedback. So positive ending. Okay. So self introduction comes at this particular place, guys. Self introduction. You understand, right? So, guys, those who are attending the interviews, those who want to attend the interviews, first make sure these points. First to make sure these points.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, if we have experience in other fields like banking or teaching and stuff, should you mention that or just stick to IT, computers, and this experience?
So just to stick to IT. Okay. So
Okay.
that works. That is how it works in India. Suppose if you are in
Okay.
US, I
Uh-huh.
don't think it is a problem for you.
I'm in US, sir, but I don't know. I don't have any IT experience.
So, but you have to tell them that you have IT experience. Okay.
Mm,
If you tell them that you are a fresher, so as a
uh-huh.
fresher, there are very less opportunities in the US.
Yes.
With
So,
minimum 6 years experience, you will be getting a lot of calls.
uh-huh. So should I mention the other experience I have with other jobs or
No,
no?
don't mention.
Okay.
Just to mention IT experience.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So you are able to understand, right? The interview point of view. What are the mistakes that we are doing and all? Hmm? Guys, remember, if you are able to do this, if you are able to follow this one, if you are able to follow this one, maximum within 10 interviews, you will be able to crack the interview. Within 10 interviews, you will be able to crack the interviews, guys. Okay. And there will be one more point. There will be one more point. Whenever open the camera. So, first of all, wishing the interviewer, wishing the interviewer. So, usually we will sit in front of the laptop, we join the interview, and we will turn on the camera, and the interviewer will join. He will say, "Hi, Uday, how are you?" So, before that, before interviewer says, "Hi, Uday, how are you?" I should say hi to the interviewer. I should say hi to the interviewer. Hi, hi Radha, how are you? How are you doing? How is it going at your life? Hmm? So if you discuss something casually, if you discuss something casually, so that he will think that you are strong enough, you are confident enough. Okay. So before wishing the interviewer with you, before interviewer wishing to you, you wish the interviewer first, so that interviewer will think that this guy is confident enough. That is why he is actually interacting with me before I interact with him. Okay. So you understand, right? So thing, every small factor will add value to the interviewer, guys. So along with these skills, you should have technical skills as well. So along with these skills, if you have minimum skills, you will be able to crack the interview. Along with these skills, if you have very strong skills, then you can easily crack the interview. Okay. Don't do this mistake, guys. Don't do this mistake. Don't ask for positive feedback. Why are you degrading yourself? You should always demand. You should not actually request. You should not beg. Okay. Show them why should they hire you. Okay. So have these skills with you guys before attending the interviews.